Let's go back to 2024. A young Charlie Woods stepped onto the stage of his biggest junior event yet, the U.S. Junior Amateur. The spotlight was bright, the cameras were rolling, and expectations were sky-high. As Tiger Woods' son, many believed this was the moment he'd prove he was the real deal. But things didn't go as planned. When it was all over, Charlie struggled, posting scores of 82 and 80, finishing tied for 240th out of 264 players. It wasn't just a tough result, it was a harsh reality check. Commentators called it nerves, pressure, or maybe just growing pains. But one thing was clear: the hype surrounding Tiger's son had suddenly hit its first real wall. Charlie Woods wasn't ready back then. But maybe that setback turned out to be exactly what he needed. Jump ahead to the summer of 2025. This is where everything began to change. The real turning point didn't happen during the tournament, but before it. Charlie didn't just arrive at the 2025 U.S. Junior Amateur, he earned his spot the hard way. In Coral Springs, Florida, he battled through a high-pressure qualifier where only a few could advance. It came down to a three-way sudden death playoff. And Charlie had to fight for every shot to keep his dream alive. 3 players. One last spot, and everything at stake. No cameras. No applause, just tension, heat, and pressure. In that moment, Charlie Woods delivered. He drained a clutch birdie putt when it mattered most, calm and confident. That single shot didn't just earn him a place in the championship, changed how people saw him. This wasn't about Tiger Woods' son getting a free pass. It was about a young player proving himself the hard way through effort and grit. NBC Sports confirmed it. Charlie had to qualify, just like everyone else. Still, his path is tougher than most. Every swing he takes is watched, every mistake magnified because of the name he carries. But now, he's not folding under that pressure, he's embracing it. That playoff wasn't just a qualifier. It was a statement to every competitor and every fan watching that Charlie Woods is here on his own terms. I'm not here because of my last name. I'm here because I've earned it. That moment in Coral Springs marked a turning point for Charlie Woods. It was the day he stopped living in someone else's shadow and started building his own legacy. That sudden death playoff wasn't just another qualifier, was his spark. The same tournament that broke him a year earlier became the stage for his comeback. In a three-way battle for the final spot, under intense pressure, Charlie sank a clutch birdie to claim his place. No invitations, no favors, just hard work and composure when it mattered most. NBC Sports confirmed it. He fought his way in like everyone else. And this time, he looked sharper, calmer, and more determined than ever, a young player who now truly belongs. So, what changed? People around the junior golf scene say Charlie's win at the AHR earlier this year completely shifted his mindset. He found his confidence, his rhythm, and his belief. He stopped trying to be Tiger's son and started playing as his own person. Charlie Woods. That's when the talk began. This isn't the same kid anymore. And on July 21st in Dallas, anyone who still thinks he's just living off his father's name is about to be proven wrong. Charlie's not the quiet kid in the background anymore. He's ready to make noise. This year's U.S. Junior Amateur isn't just about talent. It's about legacy. For young players in the field carry famous last names. Among them is Jackson Bird, son of PGA Tour winner Jonathan Bird, who's been on a strong run after finishing runner-up at the Junior Invitational and securing his spot at Clemson. Trevor Gachowski, son of Scott Gachowski, enters as the defending champion, carrying the pressure that comes with success. Cameron Kuchar, son of Matt Kuchar, is making his U.S. Junior Amateur debut after a strong season filled with promise. And then there's Charlie Woods. All four are sons of PGA Tour players. But one name stands out above the rest: Woods. For years, Every event Charlie entered came with the same doubt. Is he truly talented, or just benefiting from his father's fame? That question doesn't linger anymore. In 2025, it's no longer about famous last names, it's about who delivers. And Charlie isn't just holding his own. He's setting the pace. NBC Sports even notes that he's no longer seen as a legacy player. He's being viewed as a genuine contender. No more excuses and no more safety nets. Charlie Woods isn't a feel-good story anymore. He's the dark horse with a real chance to win. For years, he's been measured against his father's legacy, but now he's writing his own. The players around him can feel the shift. This isn't about fame or attention, it's about drive and determination. Charlie isn't playing to protect a name. He's playing to make one. The question has changed from whether he can live up to the name Woods to whether others can handle him when he hits his stride. The U.S. Junior Amateur is no simple tournament, it's a battleground. According to NBC Sports, 264 of the best junior golfers from 38 states and 33 countries have gathered at Trinity Forest Golf Club. Only the top 64 after stroke play will move on to match play. It's intense, unforgiving. It offers no second chances, just 2 rounds to prove you belong among the best. In the middle of all that pressure stands Charlie Woods, not as a favorite or a top seed, but as the wild card no one saw coming. And that's what makes him dangerous. Wild cards play without fear, and Charlie's got something the others don't: freedom. He has nothing to lose, and that makes him a serious threat. No one expects him to overpower the international standouts or the top-ranked AJA players. So every strong round he plays and every birdie he sinks shakes up the confidence of the favorites. This isn't the same kid who folded under pressure in 2024. This is the player who's battled through tough playoff rounds, won on the AJA circuit, and quietly refined his game. Now, he's stepping up with focus, fire, and 263 competitors standing in his way. You can call him an underdog or a long shot. But the smart move is to start calling him a threat. In a crowded field, a player with no fear is a dangerous one end right now. Charlie Woods looks anything but intimidated. Every athlete has a moment that separates dreamers from doers. And according to NBC Sports, Charlie's moment is here. This year's U.S. Junior Amateur isn't just another line on his junior record, it's a test, a statement, a turning point. His game has grown, but even more importantly, his mindset has. Those who follow him closely can see it. He's no longer chasing approval or living in the shadow of someone else. He's playing his own game on his own terms. Insiders at Trinity Forest say he's calm, composed, and unfazed by the media attention around him. No flinches, no cracks, just quiet confidence. That transformation from Tiger's son to Charlie Woods, real contenders, his biggest move yet. He doesn't need anyone else to believe in him. He knows he belongs. Charlie Woods already knows who he is, but now the real test begins. Can he make the top 64? Can he survive match play? Can he turn potential into proof? The answer isn't certain, but one thing is clear. This tournament is a turning point. It's not just about his career. It's about how the golf world sees him. He's no longer walking in Tiger's footsteps. He's creating his own path. And whether or not he lifts a trophy this week, it's becoming obvious that the world may finally stop seeing him as Tiger's son and start recognizing him as Charlie Woods. Charlie Woods.